welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have got a frosty icy winter design for you using gel polish. Like the previous gel polish design, I've applied full cover tips to the base nails of Lottie, and now I'm starting off with Angel, which is the white polish from the Gems gel polish range. All the colours I'm using are from Gems in this design, and I love Angel. It's such a pigmented white. Depending on what you're doing, you could get away with one coat easily, but I will be doing two in this design. So once that first coat is all applied, I'm going to cure that in my LED lamp for 60 seconds, and then I will go in with the second coat and cure that. So now the second coat is cured, we can start the first part of the frosty design. I have got Erin, Ariel and Alaya, all Gems polishes, and I'm using my painted and posted palette, and I'm just going to do a few dots in a line of these three colours. So starting with Erin, and then I'm adding a little bit of Ariel. This is from the Mermaid collection. And then just filling in there with Alaya, again from the Mermaid collection. Just adding a little bit more where I felt there wasn't quite enough colour. And then just in amongst all of that, I'm going to pop a few splodges of Angel. Just a few, dot dot dot. And then this is what I'm going to be working from to create a frosted marble. So just... this was my nearly empty bottle of Angel. Can you tell? I have since replaced it. So there they are all on that palette. And then back to the nails, and I'm going in with a top coat. This is quite a thin top coat, and I'm not going to cure that, but I'm going to use an ombre brush, which is my favourite to use for this marble technique. And I'm just going to drag that through those dots of polish to pick it up. And then I'm just going to swirl it onto the nail. You don't want to over swirl it because you don't want the colours to all smush together. You want sort of a nice marbly swoosh. And then I've just gone back in, picked up a few more of those dots, and wiped off my brush slightly on the palette. Then I'm going to do exactly the same on this nail. So picking up from what's left on that palette. If there's not enough left on your palette, just add a few more dots there, and doing exactly the same thing. There's no right or wrong way for how this has got to look, which is great for a nail art design because you don't have to perfect it, and you just have to keep adding until you're happy or your client's happy. And when you are, we're going to cure for 60 seconds. Once your ice marble is all cured, I'm going in with Tina top coat. This is the super shiny no wipe top coat, again from Gems, and I'm going to top coat these two nails, and then they are done. Well, after I've cured them. And guess what? This is another 60-second cure. So apply my top coat, pop those in the lamp to cure, and then these two marble nails are done, and we are going to focus on the middle two. Okay, so on the middle two nails, following on the colour theme, I've got Ariel and Alaya, those two beautiful colours from the Mermaid collection, and I'm going to be doing a vertical ombre using these two colours. In this collection they ombre together beautifully, so it's a little bit of backwards and forwards, just building up the colour, but it does end up with a beautiful ombre. So I've started off with Alaya on one half of each nail, and then I've gone in with Ariel on the other half, and I'm just making sure in the middle those two colours blend together, and this will actually create a bit of a purpley shade. I'm just wiping my brush off on a little bit of paper towel or something off camera before I pop it back in the bottle if I have touched the other colour. The first coat is not going to be perfect really, because you're building up the colour, but once you're happy with how that's looking, I'm going to cure, and then I'm going to continue building up the layers, making sure I just get that blend before I cure. I think I did this 3 times in the end. However many coats works for you. Curing in between, I have sped it up a little bit, I don't work quite this fast. So I'm going to be back with you when I'm happy with the coverage of this ombre. So the ice ombre is all done, and now we can top coat this again with the lovely Dina, and then pop in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. I think this was another nearly empty bottle of Tina. I'm finishing off the bottles in this video, so just making sure that's all covered, and then in the lamp. So now that's cured, I'm using my white royal gel from Crystal Nails, and I've just decanted a bit on my thumb palette from Painted and Posted. And then using a dotting tool, I've started off with a dot in the middle, and then I've done 2 above, 2 below, 2 to one side and 1 to the other side because there wasn't enough room. And then I've got my Zero Short Brush from Crystal Nails, and I've just popped a little bit of gel on the very tip, and then starting from the middle each time, I'm dragging paint through, and this is to create the beginnings of my snowflake. Adding a few more lines here and there, and then just some lines coming off the dots. You can do this however you like, it's just playing around. Obviously no 2 snowflakes are the same, so why should we paint them exactly the same? And when I was happy with that first one, I've added a few more dots here and there, and then just pulled through to make some teeny tiny mini snowflakes. And then when I was happy with the snowflakes on this nail, I did cure in my LED lamp before doing the same on the other nail. I only cured for a 30-second flash cure. It was purely just to make sure I didn't smudge it while doing the other nail, and then it will get the full cure. But before I did that, I just popped a little crystal in the centre of my big snowflake. It could go straight onto the gel paint because it would stick to that. Flash cured, and now I'm doing the same. I did speed it up because it is exactly the same. So just placing my dots, you could do as many dots as you want to make it any size you want. You could do dots going at sort of northeast, southeast, you know what I mean, as well. And then I'll add a couple more little ones and a crystal, cure for a full 60 seconds, and then this is my ice something, I haven't quite decided, design complete. And there we go. A nice frosted icy design to get us into the winter mood. So I do hope you have enjoyed this video and like this design. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Check out the description box for product links and details, and if you haven't already, please click subscribe. I will see you again very soon. Bye!